Hey Evolutions, thanks for joining us for another TRX Tuesday. I have a great workout plan for you. What we're going to do is a 2-minute warm-up, and then we have 2 rounds of challenging TRX 5 moves each. So round 1, it's going to take you about 5 minutes to do. Round 2 is going to take you about 10 minutes to do. So 2 rounds of round 1 and 2 for round 2. You're going to end up with a really nice, challenging 30-minute TRX workout. All right? I'm going to take you through your warm-up, and then each one of the moves, you are going to pick your challenge at home and modify as necessary. And depending on how you're feeling, you can add reps, you can subtract reps. I mean, that's one of the beautiful things about working out at home. You can add stretches between, make it your own. So let's get started. We're going to warm up. Straps are at mid-length, and let's start with some side-to-side lunges. So take your feet wide stance. And go ahead, get some tension on that strap, and then we're just finding some nice, easy tempo. We're going right side to left side, just starting to warm up our bodies and get our heart rates up just a little bit. I don't want you getting crazy here. You can also bring your feet in shoulder width apart and step out side to side. You can mix it up. What I'd like you to do is 20 seconds of each of these moves 2 times, all right? And that'll take you to 2 minutes. So side to side lunges, and then let's go ahead and do some hip hinges. We're going to keep our straps at mid-length. Press into your handles. You initiate this move with your hips. So as you press out with your hips, press down into your handles, you're going to feel an awesome low back stretch and an upper back stretch. Okay? And also right along your arms, your triceps, back into your shoulders. So come down, you're probably going to end up with your ears about between your biceps. But once you do these a few times, I want you to make it your own. And, maybe rock a little bit side to side. You can add some golf swings. This is just a super versatile warm-up. So make that happen. And then we are going to end our warm-up with some wall slides. I'm going to jump over here to do that. You can be in your cradles, okay? You can have palms in your cradles. You can go ahead and use your handles. Whatever you're more comfortable with. Walk it in, hands goes up, hands go up. Come on down to a 90-degree angle. So find your goal post. You're just coming down and up. Love this warm-up. It is so deceptively simple, but man, does it fire up your back and shoulders. You can add some snow angels in there, right? So wall slide, snow angel. Right? Whatever feels right, whatever feels good, make that warm-up your own. Make it what you need. All right, let's get to it. Round 1. We're going to start with a chest row and squat combo. Actually, I'll stay right here. So go ahead, get your aerial plank ready. And I'm going to make sure my strap is straight. Okay, so we're starting in, elbows stacked underneath your shoulders. You can be on your heels, you can be on your feet, right? We're dropping down and then into our squat. So up, row, down, squat. Up, row, down, squat. Variations. You can go wide and you can do a chest row. So we drop back, okay? So chest row, right? Wide squat, row, squat, row, squat. 15 of those, okay? Remember, we're doing 15 of each of these 5 moves. Overhead squats, right from there, you can go wide, right? And you can come a little more narrow. Pick your squat, coming up and down, up and down. Now we're getting a little bit more dynamic, right? So maybe put a little tempo into this, bring your heart rates up a little bit. You can also really challenge your upper body and bring your handles together. Now, I'm going to walk this out a little bit, because what I can feel when I was doing that is I'm arching my back. Don't want to do that, okay? So let's see if I have it. Yep, I've got it now. So this just adds a little bit more. Modify it as you see fit. Bicep row combo, one of my favorites. So again, you can pick your row, but get set up, walk it in to make it more challenging, walk it back, a little less challenging, all right? So pick your poison here, all right? Drop back, you're gonna row, down, bicep, okay? Row, down, bicep. Now on those bicep curls, what I want you to do is imagine your pinky landing somewhere between the tip of your ear, top of your head. So let's do that, right? So when I drop down, I want you coming up like this, okay? Keep that plank, walk it back if you need to, split stance if you need to. What I don't want you doing is something that looks like this, okay? Nope, it looks like this, okay? So row, bicep, combo. Triceps to close out this round. Biceps, triceps. Because we're flipping around here, right, coming the opposite side, now I want you to envision your thumb as you drop your weight into the handle, and your arms, they're not out, they're in. Your thumb will come somewhere between tip of your ear, top of your head. Again, I don't want you up here like this. Okay? So 15 tricep, you get your nice strong plank, you're lowering your body weight into the handles and back out. In and out. Now look, if your triceps are tired, your triceps are maybe not strong enough to do 15, they will be though if you stay with this. How about, do 5, do 7, work your way up to it. Just split your stance. I mean, the tricep move, this is a great move to split your stance on, right? Go ahead, do that, get really comfortable with your form, and I can tell you, I totally feel this. So don't feel like, oh, I'm a slacker if I split my stance. Not true. That's the end of round 1. Again, it'll take you about 5 minutes. I want you to do that 2 times. Let's go to round 2. I'm going to start with sprinter starts. Take your straps long, and for these, we're going to have our straps on the inside. And here's what I like to do for sprinter starts. They really can get your heart rate up. I love these. So the variation I like to do, right? So find your plank and go ahead. You're leaning in. You don't put your straps like, so close to your body that it's rubbing or uncomfortable, right? So find your position and start with tap. So you're just tapping, right? So tap, tap, 15 of these on the right side. When you're finished with 15, anchor up again, 15, left side, right? So tap, tap. Then I want you to go back to your right side, add your lift, okay? Add your lift and add some tempo. Now, if you feel like a big old rock star and you really want a little bit more than that, you can do either adding a hop here, right? Or add a third round, right? So it would be tap, lift, and then hop, all right? So again, make that your own. Guarantee you're going to get your heart rate up. Love those. From there, we are going to hit the ground. So bring your straps mid-length, and I'm sure you know this trick, but generally, if your handles are at your knees, you're probably going to be where you need to be when you come on down, right? So one way to check that is to have the bottom of your cradle to about the tips of your sneakers, right? Sometimes we'll kind of come down just a little bit, Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with 15 seconds in a plank, and then go ahead and do our jabs. If you don't have a timer, just count to 15. Fast. Then we're Preston's will be facing away. We'll come in, do 10 pikes. If you can't do 10, do 5. If 10 is like, Karen, no problem, do 15. Make it your own. All right, so let's get started there. Take your straps. Feet go in the handle. Make sure you're nice and even. Cross that top leg over. And then come on over. I want to make sure that, excuse me, nice and straight. Okay, start by making sure that that plank is solid. Fingertips, pads rooted into the ground. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Count to 15, and then from there, nice and sturdy. 20, okay? 20. So I don't want you doing this, right? Just controlled. Think about it, all right? And keep that nice, strong plank, all right? Come to your knees. Take a breath. From there, we're going to come back up and do those pikes. So when you're ready, you would come back up, strong plank. When you're ready, start with your hips, back to plank. Up, down, up, down. 10 or whatever you're comfortable with. No, not really comfort. I'm not so into comfort. Whatever your challenge is for the day. All right. Flip around. Bridge. I'm going to do that, but on the opposite side. So heels go in cradle. Make sure that you're pressing into your cradles just enough so that you can keep that tension and your feet won't fall out. So, all right, down. First thing you want to do, get positioned. Your shoulders, back, arms rooted in the ground. So when you're ready, you lift, right? So you're pressing, lift up. You're going to count to 15, and when you hit 15, same thing. We're doing these jacks, nice and controlled, right? You're not all wonky like this. Out, in. Doing that for 20. Lower down. While you're here, and since you're at home and not in class, and you can take as much time as you want, great stretch right from there. Just cross your legs and sink into your handles, into your straps. This is so, so yummy. All right. Here's how we're going to finish. We call these cradle crunches. What you want to do is bring your straps about midway to mid-length. And I want you to sit up nice and long. So chest up, spine straight. You're not like sinking in like this, right? It's towards the end of the workout, so just make sure that you're aware of that. Find your sits bones. I don't want you tucked under or sitting on your tailbone. Up, lift, find those sits bones. Okay, bring your knees in, and what you're going to do, hands in the cradle, and hence cradle crunch. Press in, right? And you're out, in, out, in, out, in. Okay? Doing 10 of those, and remember, when you finish round 2, you do it again, just like round 1. And that is your TRX Tuesday. Thanks so much. Make it your own. Challenge yourself, and we'll see you again next Tuesday.